So, what do you guys think of YouTube getting rid of the dislike viewer? For so what's happened is that YouTube I don't think they've done it yet, but they're about to make it so that you can't see the number of dislikes on the video. So you can still dislike a video. Let me do this actually. That's messed up my hearing. Yeah, you can still dislike a video, but you can't see how many dislikes that video has. So when you go to a video, you'll see it has however many likes, 100 likes, 200 likes, however many likes it has. You'll see that, but you won't see how many people disliked it. And the reason they gave is that they wanted to dissuade people from doing these kind of hate mobs, you know, these kind of hate raids where people they organize these mobs on, I don't know, Reddit or whatever they do on the dark web, I don't know, 4chan or whatever, I don't know. They organize these mobs that, target a specific video of a specific creator that they decided they don't like somebody's opinion or something, and dump a whole bunch of dislikes on them. They want to dissuade that. I don't think it matters. I never look at them. There you go. That's the thing, isn't it? All right. How do I? Oh, there we go. And I mean, the reason they given, I guess it's a solid reason, kinda. I mean, you generally don't want people to, harass people on your site. How much money do I have? I got $300. Okay, so yeah, I don't like that. You generally don't harass people on site, so I guess the reason kind of makes sense. Here's the thing, though. I've seen some people suggest that that's not the real reason, and the real reason is that they're trying to protect these sort of corporate interests, where some of these, I don't even have enough for high fade, where these companies put out these videos and they get like a whole bunch of dislikes because they got a message that doesn't resonate too well with the crowd, and a whole bunch, and because they get way more dislikes than they have likes, it looks bad. Like, it makes the company look bad. That's and they're trying to protect them from that. That's the reason. That's what some people believe the real reason is, and I don't know. I mean, that sounds like it could be true. To be honest, it sounds like something that could very well be true, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's it. I feel like the reason they gave is probably the real reason, but in any case, I'm not sure it matters. Like you were saying, I don't think it matters too much in the end, because should we go with this one? I don't know. We go try the Afro, because either way, there's already much better options that YouTube already has. Like, there's much better options, at least to my mind. I feel like there's already much better options. Like, you could already hide the likes and dislikes on YouTube. Like, you go into your settings or whatever of each video, there's an option to hide the number of likes and the number of dislikes. It just won't show. You can still click like and dislike on it, but you can have it so that it doesn't show. So you could already do that anyway. You could also hide comments as well. So if you were worried about, people hate rating you or people disliking your video and bombarding your video with dislikes or whatever, there's already options where you can do it. So it just seems like a whole lot of hoo-ha for nothing in the end. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't seem like... I don't even like any of these styles, to be honest with you. It just doesn't seem like any of that is going to do anything. That's what I had to begin with. You're going to charge me £50 to have the same haircut. Are you mad? to walk in with the exact same haircut as I've come at before. You was charging me $50 for it. Taking the piss, fam. But yeah, it just seems like a whole lot of hoo-ha for like nothing. And yeah, I think this is probably the best one actually. Is there an afro? Oh, there's an afro in bed actually. Oh, I've got afro and goatee. And the thing is, I mean, the afro, I feel like afro in this game looks a bit off, to be honest with you. Oh, I don't have enough for the flat top. I want that kid and play flat top, the high top, rather. I don't have enough for it, though. Alright, let me just go with, I think Caesar and goatee. Sounds like a lot enough. Well, yeah, it's like, what exactly does it do that something that you already offer doesn't already do, and does it better? Because the way it is, it's like you can see the number of likes, but you can't see the number of dislikes. So it's like, okay, if you're trying to protect corporations, you can still see the video has, you know, 10 million views or whatever it is, and maybe only 5 likes. Either way, it don't look good. You know what I mean? And same with if you're getting bombarded with hate raids. It's like you can still see the number of likes. Whereas the option that already exists takes away everything, so you just see the views. And it's like, okay, that seems to me a much better option if you're worried about these sorts of things. But the thing is, I feel like it speaks to a much bigger issue, not just with YouTube, but just with society in general, and the fact that there's a lot of people, you gain energy, but you eat too much and you become fat. Oh yeah, this game body shames, I forgot. I feel like it speaks to like a bigger issue where it's like there's a lot of people who put so much emphasis on things like likes and dislikes, where they attach their whole self-worth to a like or a dislike. You know, if you get lots of likes, that means you're worth something. If you don't get lots of likes, you're not worth anything. And it's such a bad attitude to have, and it's not even new. I know a lot of times people who talk about, oh, that's just the new kids doing that. Nah, even old people do that sort of stuff. Even grown folk be doing that sort of stuff. They attach their value, they attach their self-worth and their value to the amount of likes they get. You know, and that's not new. People have been doing that for like years. Like if you remember back in school, it'd be about trying to be popular or hang with the popular kids or that kind of thing. You know, and your self-worth and value is determined by, you know, that. But ultimately it comes down to the same thing. It's an external form of recognition rather than looking within and, you know, creating your own value. What do I want? Buster. Need to keep my energy up. Full rack. I ain't no full rack, you liar. Oh, wait. Oh, well, that's better, that's better. Salad meal? You taking a piss. I ain't put $10 for a damn salad meal. But yeah, I just feel like it speaks to a much bigger issue that doesn't really get addressed. It just kind of, you know, you put a band-aid over it. Well, I won't say band-aid, I ain't American. You put a plaster over it. And the plaster's not even a good plaster. It's like one of those crappy plasters that's fall off after like 5 minutes or whatever. I'm going to go with double deluxe. This looks better. Let me try that. Yeah, this looks much better. I just ate, didn't I? Well, that's about enough for me. But yeah, it's like, I mean, there's a lot of like talk about it as to whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, and to me, it just seems like it's a no thing. You know, I don't think this is going to make a massive difference in the grand scheme of things. I think it's one of these things that when YouTube makes changes, people make a fuss about it, but eventually we just get used to it. And ultimately, and then eventually people who wanna you know, do these hate mobs or hate raids, they'll figure out another way of doing it, or, you know, a more visible way of doing it. So it's kind of like,
parlor's no pushover.
What you waiting for, fool? Take us back to the grove, motherfucker.
So in the end, it's just kind of like, what is the point? You know, it doesn't address the actual issue. It just attempts to hide it, and it doesn't even hide it very well. So, but yeah, that's the YouTube news. That's a few of my thoughts on it. What y'all think of it?